We are sitting in Oakland, California, and this airport I flew into last night. It is a freeware airport, and one of the developers was watching the stream, and he mentioned that there's an update to it. So I went ahead and grabbed the update, and this is done by a gentleman called KJO. This is his scenery, and it's a beautiful scenery. All the static airplanes got auto gates everywhere on the field, and it is nice. This is the southwest side of the airport because Southwest runs this airport, and it got auto gate on everything. And I thought I might showcase this airport for you guys if you want to pick it up. It is a freeware, and it got the terminal on the other side with the control tower nicely done. Look at that. If you look in the tower, you can see the computers and the chairs and the weather radar. That's beautiful, and the monitors. You know, he did a very good job with this airport. And over here you also have the cargo area too. But I just wanted to jump in there and show you guys. And right now we are sitting in the IXEG Classic, the United Airlines. And I want to take this airplane out and just see what we can get done with it. Very short flight. Got an appointment later on that I got to go to, can't miss. So I want to jump in this, go to my appointment, and come back later on and do some more flying. But let me just live stream this real quick. What's up, Micah? Welcome, man. How you doing? We're in the Classic today. There you go. Old school cockpit with all the gauges and steam gauge and everything. So I wanted to come here and show you guys that. And so let's go ahead and set it up real quick. Let's turn on the battery. Standby power is already on. We can turn on emergency lights. And this is going to be very similar to the NG, but this is the original right here. Let's do the position lights on. And let's open up the windows too. Get some air in this bird. I love that. I mean, and let's see. We don't have any ground power yet. We can fire up the APU. Let's just go ahead and do that. We should be able to fire up the APU on battery, and that's what we want to do. And it looks like it is firing up. Oil pressure is good. Let me jump outside here, see if I can hear it firing up. There it is. Yeah, the Classic is beautiful. Beautiful airplane. You can even hear the APU from inside the flight deck. So let me turn on one of the fuel pumps just to help it out there. EGT is rising and falling as it should. APU is ready to go. Let's just bring it over. Yeah, we started up, good to go. And immediately let's turn on the APU bleed, and we're going to bring on one pack only. There you go. Window heat we'll bring on from now. And let's close up the window here since we have the APU running. It's 19 degree outside, so it's not bad. And let's close up this window also. Sweet. Let's go ahead and line the IRS on this. Bring it over to nav. On DC, should say battery. There you go. Alright, so that's aligning. We got about 7 minutes to go on that. Jump down to the FMC real quick. Put in our location, pause in it, and the airport is KOAK, Oakland. Nice. H2, copy. So the Classic is just like the NG in a lot of ways, you know, in starting up and firing up and getting it going wherever it needs to go. So shouldn't be too long for us to set up and get out of here. No, we're not going to Vegas. We're going to LAX. There we go. All right. We'll come back and put in a route. Hey, what's going on, CJ? Nice to see you, man. Welcome aboard. I'm just taking the Classic out for a spin. I haven't been in this airplane in a long time. And the last 2 times I flew it, I had some kind of crash, and I'm thinking maybe it's the weather. So we are running with default weather and Flight Sim Global Real Weather here. So we'll see how it works for us and how the injection is and so forth. We're going to be on Pilotedge. So let me pull up clearance here, 121.1, see if we get our clearance. Alright, let me check that, see if I can hear anybody. And also, make sure that I didn't file the flight plan this time. Last night I didn't file my flight plan. So let me see if anybody's online. Oakland clearance, radio check. Oh, hold on. You know what? I gotta turn up the volume on this. Now, here we go. VHF1. You gotta turn that on in this airplane, else you're not gonna get anything at all. And good afternoon, Oakland clearance, radio check.
Aircraft flying Oakland clearance to be 11, sir.
Perfect. Yep. So we are on with ATC. I'm just double check, make sure that my plan was filed, and I'll just call it for delivery here real quick. There we go, and we are set to go. All right, cool. And good evening, Oakland clearance. United 2806 requesting IFR clearance to LAX.
Yeah, 2806 Oakland clearance to Los Angeles International Airport. Delta 3 departure eBay transit in minutes filed. Find via SID squawk 6530.
Clear to LAX under 3 departure eBay transition. Climb via the SID squawk 6530 United 2806. Alright, we are good to go. We can have it on auto, transponder is set, so we'll keep that in there while the IRSs are aligned. So we're good, we got our clearance. CJ, I'm not sure if VAT's in tonight. Yeah, why not? When I come back from my appointment, I got an appointment after this flight. I'm going to go do that, come back, and we'll link up and see what we're going to do. Yeah, definitely grab the Classic, CJ. It is worth it. Couple of things with it. FMC VNAV is not as rock solid as the Zebra, but it's well worth flying and managing, so definitely grab it. Alright, so this is easy. E-B-A-Y-E, eBay. It's the first leg after the departure.
Number 1628 Gulf.
Then Burgle. It's a short flight. B-U-R-G-L. Good. Activate that.
The ground United 2379.
Departure.
Terminal 1
Usually it's runway 30. You know what? Let me do this. Let me pull up the clearance here and make sure, the ATIS I should say, make sure we have proper ATIS on this flight. ATIS is not playing. Let me double check that one more time. Here we go. Let's play the ATIS and see what we got.
2.12. Altimeter 3006. Visual approach runway 28 left, 28 right, 3033, in use. Departing runway 28 left, 28 right, 3033. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. All VFR departures. Contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Advise on initial contact you have Delta. Metropolitan Oakland International Information Delta.
Alright, so we have information Delta. Good to go. Alright, so we're good. Let's go back to delivery so we can hear them. And so we're doing the Candle 3 departure. eBay transition. Runway 30. Execute that. And on the arrivals page, let's see what SimBrief is giving us for LA right now. For LA, it is saying that we should be landing on 25 right. I'll put in 25 right because that's normally what we do. And it's going to be the Ironman 1 for 25 right. So the Southwest terminal is right by the 25 right. Burgle, Fraser, Muppet, Reberg.
The 240 Denver Center, radar contact.
You know what? I think it's 24 right in LA. I'm going to do 24 right instead. That's the right side. 25's on the left side. There we go. Gotta check that transition though. Into it's burgle transition. That's the one. Execute that. Good to go. Alright, so we're set. Got the flight plan in. And we can't check it yet, so what we can do is check fuel and make sure everything is all good for that. Yeah, Mike, I know it's going to be fully staffed in 2 hours on VATSIM, but I got an appointment I got to do, man. I wish I could come back and catch part of that. If not, we'll do Pilotedge here. Aviation Gamer, you're flying Skibo SKFL and Embraer E190. Nice. All right, ground services. Fuel. We're gonna do 12,729 pounds of fuel. So let's reduce the fuel load here. So it's going to be 12,700 pounds per fuel. Let's go all the way down. There we go. Instant on that. And then the zero fuel weight for this flight should be 103.2. Oh, perfect. It's all set already. Alright, good. So our weight and balance is already done. Set up. Let's turn on the no smoking signs already on. That's good. So we don't have to contend with that. Let me make some announcements here for our passengers too. Let's welcome them on board.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome aboard from a flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. We are just getting the last of the luggage stowed on board and we should be departing on time in just a few minutes. I will be speaking to you again later on, so thanks again and enjoy the flight.
Sweet. Look at the engines windmilling there in the wind. I can't beat that, man. That is so nice. So nice. And fuel truck is pulled up. Love this airport. This airport is looking nice already. Alright, so fuel's on board. We're just waiting for the IRSs to finish aligning. We got 2 more minutes to go on that. Once we get that done, we're good. Let's go RTO on the auto brakes. And let's pull up the ground frequency so that when we push back, we have them to go. Ground for Oakland is going to be 121.9 or 121.75. What I have to remember with this airplane is that here on the radio stack, very important. With the new airplanes, you have the standby always on the right, and you just switch it over to the left of the active. With this one, you got to go back and forth, so you can't miss that. I've screwed that up many times. So let me go ahead and switch over to ground right there. And also we can put in the tower frequency. The tower frequency is going to be what? Tower is going to be 127.2. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Alright, irises are aligned. Let's just run through our flight plan real quick. Let's go to plan modes. Adjust the range. And basically look at our takeoff. We're going to take off heading 300. Then we make a left turn to Lee Candle, then eBay, head south, Simon, go downwind, and come back and land in LAX. Very simple flight plan. Can't beat that at all. Let's put on init ref here. Zero fuel weight was 103.2. Good. The reserves on this flight, let's see, is going to be 2.6. And the cost index they're giving us right now is 23. We did file flight level 3, was it 350? Hopefully we do make 350 on this. And all we got to put in is a cruise wind on this, which is 243 at 30 knots. Alright, good to go. Execute that. N1 limit. Let's put in 20. 25 in the Celsius. Little small D rate there. And then we could do the takeoff, flat 5, CG's 3.4. So it's 132, 134, 143. So that means the climb out is going to be 158. 158. Alright, that's good. Let's make sure the center of gravity is good. 3.4 on the trim. It's 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's good. Cool there. Yeah, Aviation Gamer. This scenery is a freeware scenery. I linked it in the description. It's by KJO Oakland, and it's very nice. Alright, so we're set up there. Let me just look at the departure SID, see what it says as far as climbing out of here is concerned. Takeoff runway 30, climb heading 296. Let's do that. And 10,000 is the top altitude on this SID. 158, so that's set up. That's good to go. Alright. So far so good. I think we're done with the setup here. Let's make sure the climb page is good. Legs page is good. And our V speed again, what was that? 132, 134, 143. 32, 34, 43. Let's make sure these are set properly. 143. Awesome. Alright, so that's good. That's set. And let's put this back in the plan mode. Good to go. And we can also set up this one over here and extend the range on that. Alright folks, I think that's it. We're getting ready to push back here. Let's bring on the electric pumps. Almost forgot, this airplane is not automatic, so we got to set the flight level 350. 1 hour flight, so quick up and down on this. Shouldn't have too much of a cruise time on it, so make sure we got pressurization set. Bring on all the fuel pumps and call for the pushback truck.
Down to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Ooh, what did I push back the last time? Okay. Is that where we're going to go? All the way back and to the right? Okay. Let's do this again here. Oh yeah, this gate is in the corner, so want to push back to about there and then bring it forward to about there. It's going to be a long pushback. It's all good. Give us enough time to do the demo, start up the engines, and get out of here. Listen to that AP, man. It sounds so good.
Taylor's driving up.
Yeah, Daniel Jensen, welcome aboard, man. People, yes, do fly this in real life, and it is ancient. But yeah, it's flown every day. Southwest just stopped flying this recently. Last year. Alright, bring on the fast seatbelt sign. Yeah, Southwest just retired these last year. So there's many airplanes. They're even flying the 200 still. They are.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. And also make sure your seat back and folding floors are in their full upright position.
3006.
If seated next to an emergency
Reporting
exit,
heading. All
please
doors
wait
and
for
garbage
the
clear.
clear
Runway 2 and left. Runway 2 and left. Your land and verify blocking the
If you do not wish to perform the functions
3006
described in the
altimeter.
event of an emergency,
Set that.
please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Alright, let's arm the doors. Let's go anti-collision on.
Cabin crew, doors on automatic. Cross-check and report.
And let's turn on the transponder to, I'm sorry,
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
TARA. There we go. Perfect. And let's
Number 4, Nick,
see what better pushback is doing here. My parking brake's set. Yes, it is.
VFR. I see it's walked in 5007.
Why is it not connecting? Am I having a problem with better pushback today?
Number 4, Nick, now I see you IXEG them. If you don't understand my instructions, tell me. Don't just make it up. I'm taking it you don't know what block VFR means?
I'm struggling.
Somebody's getting yelled at Pilotedge.
That's the problem right now.
Number 4, Nick, no, it's not you. I told you this 6 times. Block VFR.
Alright, there goes the gate.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, go ahead and start pushback. Alright. Parking brake is released. We are getting pushed from the gate. Awesome. Look at that bird. That is a pretty livery. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Alright, let's get to business. We can turn off one of the packs here, both packs, and let's start up engine number 2. Make sure we have rotation on the end too. That's good. It is spinning over.
Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level,
and you can hear the starter running over there.
Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction.
And we got 25% on the end. Let's go ahead and put in fuel. And watch the EGT rise on there. There we go. Perfect. Listen to that engine. Ah, that's beautiful.
Will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you.
Alright, wait for starter cutout, which it is. We can start up engine number 1. And what's a turnover on this one here?
Does not inflate. Oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward.
Now we can give it some fuel.
On top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat.
And we got EGT rising.
Vest is located in a pouch under your seat.
And there she goes.
The armrests.
Perfect.
When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
This airplane is sick, man. I like it.
The straps around your waist and adjust at the front.
And we got starter cut out on engine number 1. We just have to wait until it stabilizes at about 21% N1. And we can switch over to gens.
Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat to bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device.
Alright,
Pull the cushion from
engine
the seat.
gens.
Slip your arms into the straps.
2 can
and
come
hug
on.
the cushion to your chest.
Turn on the pitot heat. Turn off the APU bleed engine leads are on. Turn on
Pack 1.
You will find
Pack
this
2.
and all the other safety information
Yes,
on the card
set the
located
temperature in the
seat
cabin
pocket
here.
in
Make
front
sure
of
we're going to be
you.
good.
We strongly suggest
Awesome.
you load it before takeoff. If you have
Turn
any
off the
questions,
APU itself.
please don't hesitate to ask
Over
one
to
of our crew
continuous.
members. We wish you all an enjoyable
And
flight.
very important with this airplane, gotta put it in flight mode. If you don't, you're gonna have a pressurization problem and you're gonna kill your passengers. Here goes the tug as it pulls the airplane. What's up, John? Welcome to the early stream, man. We're in the Classic today, heading from Oakland over to
clearance United 1399 at
to
terminal
LAX. That's where we're going.
Denver.
All right, so we can turn on Flight Director 1. Flight Director 2 can come on. We can't arm the LNAV and VNAV in Classic. It just doesn't allow it. So we'll arm it after 400 feet after takeoff. But that's what we got here. And let's go to the legs page. But what we can do is bring out the flaps. 1, 2, 5.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright. And let's set the parking brake here. Good.
Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
And we got ailerons and leading edge wings coming down. Yeah, these eyebrow windows are sweet in this airplane. They really are. Look at that. Old school fighter jet look. Alright, so we got trim set, flap set, we got the flight director on. And we didn't use a checklist. Let's run through this real quick. Pins and covers is set, oxygen tested, transmission normal, window heat is on, hydraulic set, air conditioning set, parking brake set, engine start levers cut off, rudder is 0, taxi briefing is completed, fuel pumps are on, passenger signs are on, RTO and auto brake, FMC pre-flight is good, V1, V2, VR, and heading and altitude set. Doors and windows closed, anti-collision is on, and transport as required. And before we can taxi, you just got to do the generators, which is good. Pitot heat, anti-ice, packs are auto, ice and valve auto, starters are auto, recall, we can check that. And we have the yaw damper. There you go. Let's do the recall again. Recall is good. And then start levers are idle, flight controls, we got to check that. But ground equipment is gone, flaps are done, and APU is done. And there is the guy with my pin. So we know we're out, we're ready to go. Alright, so we can taxi. We just got to do the flight control check. And make sure that the levers are good. And the rudder is good. There we go. Sweet. And let's call up ground and get out of here with the taxi. We got information Delta. Oakland ground, United 2806, ready for a taxi with information Delta.
Dash Ranger 6 Oakland ground, safe position.
Where are we? We're currently on by taxiway Sierra, United 2806.
Dash Ranger 6 Roger, runway 30, taxi via uniform whiskey.
Taxi via uniform whiskey to runway 30, United 2806. Alright, so we gotta go straight ahead. Here we go. Spool them up, and let's get out of here. We're gonna make a left, then a right and a left to get off the ramp here. Sweet. Yeah, I love this airport, love this scenery. It is perfect. Epic Gaming, Epic ET Gaming 211, 2112. How you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining the stream. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so.
Aspen.
Yeah, make the left turn here.
24 whiskey opposite ramp district.
Off on the ramp, stay with you. 2 for whiskey, thanks, Joe.
So Tango up to uniform, right on uniform, left on whiskey. Yeah. Now I ditched X-Enviro for this flight because the last time I flew this plane with X-Enviro, and I think that's the cause, it absolutely crashed the sim, so I don't want it to happen again. So I'm using default weather with Flight Sim Global Real Weather.
Aspen, also be advised for 2 for whiskey, there was a loss of 10.
Here's the Southwest Gates over here. Yeah, if you guys don't have this airport, check it out. It's on the org store by KJO. It's a freeware, and it's a lovely freeware. Very beautiful freeway scenery and airport. It's in the link in the description of this. Do I have XP Realistic running on this? Let's see if I do. Now let's try XP Realistic with this airplane. Hopefully I don't have to turn any sounds down or customize it. There's San Fran downtown in the background. Alright, let's make the left here, slow down a little bit. Yeah, now you can feel XP Realistic just making the airplane bank left and right when you're taxiing and stuff. Thanks so much. Thank you, Epic ET Gaming. Thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate it. Alright, and we are coming up to the end of the taxiway here. Let's just bring on all the lights.
Cabin crew, please prepare for takeoff.
And turn on the strobe. Good. Flight mode is set for the pressurization. That's good. RTO flap set. Let's do the checklist. Flap set green, trim set, cabin call is given. Nice. Slow it down on a turn. And let's switch it over to tower. And we got to type in the departure also. I'm going to hold short here for a second so I can type in the departure frequency because, as usual, it's nervous flying on Pilotedge. Alright, very good. Let's see. NorCal departure 135.1. Set the parking brake here. It says NorCal departure west or northwest. We're going west, 135.1. Let's put it here. Yeah, I always want to be one step ahead of this airplane when we're on this network flying. Alright, good. Are we ready to go? Open tower, United 2806, holding short runway 30. Ready to go.
Edge Major, take Oakland Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
30, cliff takeoff, United 2806. Alright, start the clock. All the lights are on. Let us get out of here and see how far we can get. No traffic. It's good. Let's turn on the terrain radar there. And the weather radar is on also. Let's turn terrain too. We got some mountains ahead. Alright, so on this takeoff, we're going to fly out to Candle and make a left turn. Alright, let's do this. %. Toka. Oh, look at it rumble down the runway. Airspeed's alive. .80 knots. Oh, we're eating up runway here.
Delta 282, Oakland Center descent via sir for re-arrival.
V1. Rotate.
For 256 Zulu.
There we go.
Both an airport via Carpenter intersection minutes filed.
Positive rate.
Maintain 15,000.
Gear can come up.
70 when you're in after departure. Departure frequency 123.905, Squawk 4425.
There she goes. Oh, sweet. Alright, keep the nose down. Pick up some speed on this.
For 2560 Zulu, read back correct, Spanish Florida
There
status
we
run
go.
by 2200, Zulu time now 2137.
Alright, climbing out nice.
Frequency.
And we need to make a left. Let's turn on the VNAV guidance and LNAV guidance on this. Welcome tower, over to departure. United 2806.
And 2806 contact departure.
Over to departure, United 2806. And departure, United 2806, 1900 for 10,000. Canada departure.
Yeah, 2806 Oakland departure, radar contact, summit takeoff 190.
Flight level 190, United 2806. Alright, going up to 190. Alright, coming up on the turn shortly as we look at San Francisco Bay out here with downtown and the Bay Bridge. That is just beautiful. Look at that. Alright, flap up 1 so we can speed up. Keep the nose down so we can get the speed. Flap up 2. Wow, and this airplane is hand flying just awesome. And flap up full. And we're gonna make a left turn basically all the way over San Fran. Look at that. Get the nose down a little bit. Still hand flying it, by the way, and it flies just beautiful. Oh, all the way over downtown. Look at that. Nice. In the turn. Wow. That is awesome. So the baseball stadium right there. Look at that. Candlestick Park. Man, love this airplane. Get started climbing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So we're making that sharp left at the candle.
one last time your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin.
Alright,
to make
straighten
the
it out.
compliance check and pick up any remaining cups and glasses.
Still hand flying it also. Just still flying beautifully. Alright, nose can come down. Alright, so we're getting into IMC here. Let me just go ahead and turn on the autopilot. Let it take over. And it back some more. Here's another stadium downtown. Just taking in the scenery and the clouds. Lovely, 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 lovely. Alright, let's extend the range on this. Make it 40. Good to go. Let's go direct port. Execute that. Oh. Wow. It's climbing out of San Fran, folks. Well, out of Oakland, I should say. always beautiful climbing out of here. Alright, it's going to make a left turn and head south. So we're looking over the ocean and the bay there. I think the airport is somewhere down there. Yep, there's the airport right there. Nice. Look at the entrance to the airport. That's Mr. Rex's San Francisco airport, by the way.
210 Romeo Papa Oakland Center, ready?
Okay, we're coming up to 10,000 feet. We can turn off all the lights. Go to off on the ignition. Turn off RTO. And stow the gear handle there. Let's check the pressure. Cabin pressure is climbing. Cabin altitude is climbing. So we're not going to kill our passengers. We are good. And we can ding the cabin crew. Let them know that they are good. Thanks a lot, HE Simulation. Yeah, it's a beautiful airplane, man, and it gives you perfect view of the engines and everything else. Look at that ortho scenery. Wow. I think this is zoom lever 18 or 17. Not sure which it is. I'm almost getting vertigo looking at that shot. Alright, so we're heading south now. That's port. And the airplane is climbing like a rocket ship. Oh, you saw a scene just like that traveling to Vegas? Awesome, man. That is awesome. So normally, when you're landing in San Francisco, this is where you get the clearance over the bridge. So you come over here to Menlo and make a left and pick up the ILS for the two runways, 25 left and right, into San Francisco Bay, Oakland over here. Of course, we're in the cabin. Very nice. Gotta tell you, this airplane is still holding up to top billing the way it used to be when it came out. Competes really well with all the new boys on the block. Yes, it does.
Yeah, 2806, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Over to Oakland Center 127.45. Good day. 127.
Delta 282, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
127.45.
Delta 282, 121.3.
Over to 21.3.
Oakland Center, United 2806, climbing 1464, 19,000.
United 2806, Oakland Center, coming to 12350.
Flight level 350, United 2806. Hopefully we'll make our cruise altitude with this airplane. This airplane is not as sprightly as the newfangled NG and the Airbus, but it's fairly capable, I would say. Let's put in top of climb. Let's see how far out.
Delta 282,
Top of climb at about 80 miles
yeah,
before we get to eBay. That's good. All right, so we are going to be all right with the climb speed and climb ratio of this airplane. Beautiful day over in Northern California. I like that. What airport is this over here? Nice little airfield. Yeah, very nice. I want to go in a cabin and set up one shot that I used to have on this plane. Oh, welcome to the cabin of the 737 Classic, by the way. It was never done up to any real extent. You know, the modeling was the main thing. But if you look at it, it's got the old school overhead bins, which I like. You can hold on, put your hand here if you're walking on the aisle. You can just hang on to those. And the way the bathroom and everything is set up in the back is true to what this looks like. Really cramped back here. Toilet smell. Galley small, jump seat is small. But one of my favorite views is out the back window right here, overlooking the wing. It's one of my favorite views right there. I'm going to lock that in. There you go. Yeah, that Ortho is so worth it just to look at. It's like a major metropolitan area with all these homes and stuff. Pretty sweet. And over here, climbing out over the ocean. And then come back and land. Alright, let's see. We are at 17, coming up to transition altitudes. It's only climbing at 1,000 feet a minute. I'm not sure we're going to make 350, but we'll see. Alright. No buttons to press in this airplane. You got to just dial back the barrel to 290-902 on the main and standby. Because it's a short flight, only a 1 hour flight. And we're already 15 minutes into the flight. And cabin altitude right now is at 4,000 feet, 3,000 feet. Yeah, the pressure is good on this thing. That's good. And cabin temperature looks to be good also. Just make sure. Now we can cool it some more down in the cabin. It's a little bit warm. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Scared me for a second there. Let's cool down a little bit. All right, let me. I'm going to do a level change on this and get a faster climb rate going, because we should be climbing higher than this and faster. Well, that's what I'm used to with the new airplanes. I can level change it, slow down the speed to 270 on the climb, and that should, yep, give us a higher climb rate so we can get our get to where we need to go real quick. There you go. That's what I want to do. Yeah, this airplane is all manual flying, man. All manual flying. Still sounds good too, and this is pre-FMOD sound days. This is back when they were using stereo audio or something. So this still sounds good.
Delta 282, contact northbound approach 135.65.
Got some clouds over here. I am getting better frame rates with just the default clouds than I am with XNVAR 1.09. I gotta say that. Frame rate seems to be very good here.
For 256 Seattle Center, current altitude 70. Factor 29.5 and 333 takeoff.
And if this is correct, let's see. $200 miles to top of descent. 2224
Delta 282,
Zulu.
north approach, good ILS 828 left approach.
So in about 30 minutes, we should be descending. So that's 50 minutes. So yeah, just about a 1 hour flight. But I keep forgetting that this airplane is slower than the others.
Read back correct.
I might request an amended flight altitude here. I might. I filed at 350. Probably going to request 310 or 330. We'll see. I'm just so used to flying the modern planes where it's just faster and climbs so much easier than than this plane. It's almost like it doesn't want to climb. Like, come on. My landing gear is up and off, flaps are up. It's just the way it is. It's the Classic. And Oakland Center, United 2806. Request an amended flight altitude of 310 if possible.
Yeah, 28, you're climbing to South 310.
Flight over 310, United 2806. Thank you. Yeah, we're not going to make it up there. And I want to speed up this thing. So let's reset this to 310. Not in time for the short flight that we have. If we had a longer flight, then yeah, we'll just stick our time and go up. But stick it at 310, and we have about 8,000 feet to go, and we can speed them up to Mach 0.78. I think that's the max on this airplane. Doesn't go any faster than that. Seems like farmland down here. Yeah. Alright, top of climb in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, 20 miles. And then we'll speed them up to the fast climb speed here. See, what was our original climb speed? 289. 20 miles to go. Let's pick that up.
Yeah, 1399 departure radar contact 17 Call 180.
And let me do this to get it back to the climb speed that we're supposed to have. So we're going to trade some speed for climb rate right now. Airplane's going to nose level and just speed up. I think that's going to be Mach 0.71. Yeah, this thing climbs like a dog. though. Yeah, I love this UED. It looks really good. Windshield effect looks really nice. And the pilots move their head around and look around in the plane. Wow, look at that. Look at their heads moving around. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we're heavy because this is barely climbing. We're doing our 422 over the ground. Alright, let's do this. Let's do 6-8 and finish off the climb here properly. Let's get to 3-1. Man, flying those other airplanes just make me so impatient now. You know, wanting this thing to just climb like a rocket and get up there. But I have to lower the speed to get that climb rate out of it. I mean, I know we're at altitude, but geez, come on. Yeah, because we're going to be descending in about, let's see, not far from now. Let's top a climb, we're almost there. And then the descent is going to be in 153 miles. Or something like that. I got to check the arrival, make sure that it's showing the right thing.
Yeah, 2806, contact Los Angeles, 133.55. Good day.
I'm going over to LA Center, 133.55. Good day.
Delta 282, contact San Francisco.
3355. There we go. LA Center, United 2806, flight level 256 for 310.
2806 Los Angeles Center, thank you.
Alright, good. We've checked in. Let me check LA. Pull up the charts for it and see where the descent starts and match up my Ironman 1 arrival with and also the runway. Make sure the waypoints are going to be good. 24 right, I think, is the landing. Yep. And LA Center, United 2806. Can we stop our climb at flight level 280?
2806. That's fine. Climb and maintain flight level 280.
Flight level 280, United 2806. Thank you. Yeah, let's level off there. We are just way heavy, and I was very ambitious in what I wanted the airplane to do within a short flight like this, having been just too used to the NG and stuff. Alright, 2,000 feet to go, then we can speed up. Because we're already 28 minutes into the flight, and it should be a 1-hour flight, and descending should have been coming up soon, so we'll just do that. Alright, a couple of things we got to check. Let's see. We can bring it up on the charts here. Alright, that is the Ironman. We're coming up to Burgle right now. And then we're going to start to sit at Burgle. I'm sorry, the star at Burgle. So, crawl in between flight level 290 and 260. Muppet between 270 and 230. M-Dots, GER, Viking, Run. Ironman between 16 and 12. But the key one is based. Base has got to be above 9,000. Okay. Let's say 9,000 at base, 240 knots. We're going to make sure that's what we have. And then we go down when they come back. So that's what we're going to look for in the plan here. Alright, above 9,000 at base, that's exactly what we want, so yeah. Our VNAV path has been programmed in properly, and we can run with that. Alright, 1,000 feet to go, and we'll speed up this airplane. See how far we can go. What's up, Captain? Odd Kip, welcome aboard, man. Hey, you want to join me? Perhaps not on this leg. Later on, I'm going to come back and stream. This is the one flight for now, and then we'll come back later and catch that Vatson event if we can. Hey, what's up, Black Knight? Here, said back on the edge, I'm guessing again, right? Yep. Yeah, it's really a great model with this airplane, definitely. Just doesn't look the same after they covered up the eyebrow, I know. These are the key to it right here, man. These are the key. Makes a beautiful looking airplane. Definitely.
JetBlue 826, contact Airport Center 127.45.
27.5,
yeah,
JetBlue.
that's nice. Alright, we're making our turn. And we're at almost at cruise altitude, and we can speed it up. Yeah, looks like going forward in this sim, I'm just going to be flying this airplane on short legs. I'm not going to do any long legs with this airplane. Absolutely not. Just going to do short legs with it. It's not going to be able to keep up with anybody else when I'm flying online.
In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a light meal. Alcoholic drinks are also available at a nominal charge. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Alright, and since you're almost at cruise, I'm just go ahead and turn off the fast seatbelt sign here. Then stretch your legs just a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around.
Sun level 3, Santa Barbara Tower, wind 507 over 25 for takeoff.
Seated.
this thing's barely climbing. How heavy was I? 100 and something thousand pounds. 111,000 pounds. Yeah, that's why. Oh yeah, we finally made it. Flight level 280. Let's go ahead and speed him up here. Mach 0.80 it says. That will get there, but we'll try. But fuel's good. We can do our after takeoff checklist. Bleed was already on, PAX was already auto, landing gear was up and off, flaps and all that, altimeter was set. And we're going to be checking the ATIS for LA here in a second, while the airplane tries to speed up as best as it can go. This is really worrying me. I think I'm very, very heavy. I think I'm on the limit of this airplane as far as weight's concerned. I think so. Or I think I discovered the secret. For some reason, it looks like auto throttle wasn't on. Are you kidding? Could that be it? Oh, wow. I think that might have been it. Didn't have my auto throttle on. I thought I armed that on takeoff. Could be wrong. But anyway, we're on our way.
3 attack departure.
Yeah, I think that was it. Auto throttle wasn't on. I noticed that the N1 was stuck at 88%, and bumping auto throttle went to 92%. So that should make a difference.
Santa Barbara departure.
That would have made a difference in climb. That would have made a difference in speed. So we're gonna go up to flight level 0.80 Mach. All right, we're good. Let's grab the ATIS for LA since we're gonna be descending soon for it. Let's grab it.
Contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Operate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have uniform. Los Angeles International Airport information uniform. 2053 Zulu. Wind, 260 at 9er. Visibility 9er. Sky clear below 1-2000. Temperature to 3. 2.13. Altimeter 29991. Simultaneous instrument approaches are in progress to runway 24 right 25 left, or a vector for a visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways are in progress, and simultaneous approaches are in progress, between Los Angeles and Hawthorne airports. Departing runway 24 left.
level 3, count loss agents. 1, 2, correction, 135.5. One 135.5, that's right, Los Angeles Center. Level 3, Los Angeles Center, maintain 9,000. Would you like direct to Catalina, New York? Level 3, clear direct to Catalina, Santa Barbara altimeter 2990. Confirm you did receive the descent via Island 2 route.
Descend via the Island Tour Arrival, United 2806. Thank you. Hey guys, sorry about that. Welcome back. I was just getting some flight report for Denver, and it looks like it's terrible going in and out of Denver right now. The weather is just really ridiculous with turbulence and go-arounds and things like that. So I had to just make sure everything was fine, but we got descent clearance from ATC. I almost missed it. And we're going to start descending here shortly. We're coming up on top of the descent soon. I'm going to let the VNAV handle it for a little bit, and then I'll take over from the VNAV if the airplane starts messing up. But yeah, top of descent is 20 miles. Let's do a couple of things. We already briefed the approach. Let's see what our landing is going to be. We're going to land a flat 30, 135. So flat 30, 140 basically is going to be. The ILS for 24 right is going to be 108.5, 251.
Unit 2806, it doesn't appear you started your descent. Are you going to be starting your descent soon?
It's starting our descent right away, United 2806. Alright, let's put that in real quick. 108.5, 251.
220 Zulu, your radar contact 10 miles north of
And they are not playing.
And
Let's do
you
V speed on this.
15, report 3 mile final.
Alright, we're going to start with 1,500 feet a minute. I'm sorry, 2,000 feet a minute under descent. And our course for it was 251. Let's do that. Gotta be on point in Pilotedge, man. They don't play. But here we go. So course is set, ILS frequency is set. For the descent, you also want to do a recall check. That's good. And then on the standby altimeter, you want to put in the 29901 was the ATIS. So let's do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and draped tables are in a full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of your or the overhead bins. Thank you.
Alright, and also let's make sure that our crossing restrictions are going to be met. So, going to be 9,000 at based. Based is coming up. Let's take this all the way back to 9,000. Yeah, let's come back on the speed.
2806 tax, Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Over to LA Center 135.5 today. Let's put out some speed brakes here. LA Center, United 2806, descending by the Ironman arrival, flight over 230.
Unit 2806, Los Angeles.
Expect 24 right, 2990 on the altimeter, United 2806. Alright, let's turn on the fast seatbelt sign. Speed brakes are out, so it's rumbling away. Crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the crossing seatbelt.
Very nice.
Please return your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened. Thank you.
Alright, and 6,000 at Dajir. Okay, cool. Alright, we're a little bit high on this approach. That's what I get for following the VNAV. Here's LAX right there. So we're going to make a left and go downwind and come back on line at LAX. So we're going to lose a lot of speed. They might vex me to land in LA, but we'll see. 2990, transition altitude, let's do that. We're so used to using the autopilot that we are missing our flight training here. Alright, so here's the turn. Wow, big turn, big turn. Forgot how much manual input this airplane requires. Hey, what's going on, KJO 111? I downloaded your scenery, man, and everything works good, so we're good to go. Thanks a lot. I did put a link in the description for this stream, so anybody can see it and download it. It's beautiful scenery. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're over the LA Basin. And if you look over here, that's Catalina Island. And LAX coming up. Right there. There's the traffic. Let's reduce this. Over to approach 128.5 today. 128.5. LA approach, United 2806, Ironman arrival 13.6 with you in front.
United 2806, Los Angeles, correction, SoCal approach. After Cliffy, fly heading 070, descend and maintain 5,000, expect visual approach for 24 right.
After Cliff, fly heading 050, expect 24 right approach, United 2806.
2806, that's 070 on the head.
070 after Cliff, United 2806. Alright. 070, we gotta go 070 after Cliff. Alright, so that's Cliff that we just passed. And let's do heading modes. There we go. And this and maintain 5,000. Wow, we're coming up fast. Sorry, passengers. You all are going to be sick today. She's going to give me extended downwind. Let me reduce the speed of descent here to a decent speed so we can slow down the airplane. And also let's turn on the lights. Inboard lights are on. That's good. Yeah, KJ, I do have a Discord. I will give it to you here in chat in a second.
677 Juliet. Bakersfield ground from
Yeah, the IXEG winglets does look weird. They always did. But somehow they're saying that it's accurate for this year airplane. I don't know how true that is.
Sun 33.
But yes, it does look weird.
Second bridge 127.4.
All right. Let's reduce the descent speed here so we can get back this airplane speed under control.
Sun 33, surf approach. Catalina altimeter 2995, fly heading 070, descend and maintain 5,000, vector ILS from 20 approach.
Alright, we're going to bring this speed down to 210.
Heading 070, descend and maintain descend and maintain 5,000.
So she's going to get me all the way down to 5,000 and speed all the way back. So we should be good. Man,
733,
this airplane is a handful if you're not all over it. It really is. It's shaking the crap out of this.
2806, turn right, heading 210, join runway 24 right, low visor.
Right 210, join 24 right localizer, United 2806. I am way over speeding here. Heading 210, 24 right localizer. Alright. Alright, let me just bring on all the lights early. Landing. Continuous. As we barrel into LAX. Wow. Hopefully we don't overshoot. We might overshoot here based on the speed that we're going. We're going to set auto brake 2 on this. And speed's coming all the way back. I'm going to bring it all the way back to 180 so we can bring the flaps out too. Slow us down. We're at 21 miles from LA, so we're good. Where's the traffic? Alright, speed's coming back nicely. That's what we want. I'm going to bring out flaps 2 and flap 5. Here's a flap, and we can bring on the speed brakes. Good deal. Alright, there's LAX right there. And we're going to be looking for the localizer to come up. There's a localizer, and we're going to be picking it up. Our loc is good. We are below the glide. Perfect. We can hit the approach button. And let's check our checklist here. Before landing, cabin call, start switches continuous, speed brakes is armed. Let's arm the speed brakes. And landing gear down, flap set. All right. Good to go. There's the loc.
Traffic.
Where's the traffic? I don't see it. Okay, we're good. And let's line up our heading. 251. All right. On the localizer, we are 18 miles out, so speed's good. We can put the gear down a little bit closer, maybe like 12 miles out. This airplane is a handful to fly. It really is. Alright, and here comes the glide slope. And got the field in sight, United 2806.
By 2806, clear to runway 24 right.
Clear for the visual, 24 right, United 2806. Alright, we are 15 miles out. What is the tower frequency? Alright. A landing speed is going to be 140. 140 flat 30.
Airport, Van Nuys 3 departure, baggage transition is 18, 4,000, expect flight level 250.
Alright, we got the tower frequency here.
4.2, squawk 3427.
It's LAX ground, LAX clearance, ATIS, tower, North Compass 133.9.
No one got Tango repack. Sun level 3, contact for approach 13.1.
Man, this airplane is just trimming away. Alright, there we go, 133.9. Alright, we're 12 miles out. Let's bring the speed back all the way.
Or
to
677 Juliet.
140, which is our
Figures
real landing
tower,
speeds.
final departure approved, wind 3007, runway 30 clear for takeoff.
Alright, good to go. And we can roll out some more flaps.
Sun level 3, so large. John altimeter 2989er.
Alright, flaps are rolling out. And let's bring the gear down. Make sure we have the speed under
Cabin
control.
crew, please prepare for landing.
Flaps 25. And flaps 30. Good deal. And here she goes.
Air 26, correction, United 2806, contact Los Angeles Tower 120.9.
Over to tower 120.9. Good day. 120.9. Let's see. LA Tower, United 2806, on the 2-4 right clutcher. That's 20.9 ain't it? LA Tower, United 2806, 2-4 right. Not hearing her. Alright, let's try that. Not hearing her at all.
Air 2806,
Okay, here we go.
Angeles Tower 125.011, runway 24 right, clear to land.
2-4 right, clear to land, United 2806. Ooh, she got me sweating there. She had me sweating. 2-4 right. Okay. Auto brake set. Speed brakes is armed. Gear down. 3 greens. We are landing and lights are set. Cabin has been notified. And we'll just take over this about 500 feet.
1,000.
Let's do auto brake 3. I want to get off this runway as quick as possible. Taxi back to the gate and we're good to go. Throwing out the runway turn-off lights to give you enough drag to decrease by 2 knots. Alright, terrain radar still on. Let's turn that off. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Those lights gotta be good for something. Alright. My airplane. Auto brakes can come off. We got control of this bird.
400. 300. 'Minimum.
Landing. Here we go.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa. There we go. Nose down. Nose gear down. And it's slowing down nicely. Auto brake out. Reversers are out. Wow. Let's do some manual braking on this. And get off the other exits. There we go. Slowing down. Woo! Man, that was hectic. I am actually sweating. Let's roll it out to the next turn off here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destination Airport.
Get
your
off at
safety
Alpha
and
Alpha.
comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about. Please check
Alright, now
around
we'll
your
bring
seat
on the
for any
AP here.
personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you
And the
require
ground is going to
deplaning
be
assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you.
And LA Tower, United
On
206,
behalf
clear
of our
runway 24
IXEG and the
right.
entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.
2036, taxi to terminal via Alpha Echo. Ready your choice to the gate. Cross runway 24 left at Alpha Alpha.
Cross 24 left at Alpha Alpha. Taxi via Alpha Echo to the terminal of my choice. United 2806, thank you. Sweet. Stop the clock here. 1 hour, 3-minute flight. So this is 24 right, we're going to be crossing. Alright, let's do that. Awesome. Let's make the left and do a Southwest taxi all the way back to the gate. I gotta go. I got an appointment. I'm gonna do one replay and then we'll end the stream there. But whew, this airplane had me sweating there, man. Losing the altitude and just, you know, coming in, picking up the ILS and going manual. Alright, let's get back. We got APU. Turn off the lights. Taxi light can come on and stay on. And turn off the pitot heat. Window heat can come off. Here we go. Turn off the yaw damper. And we can also go to ground mode. There we go. And turn off the APU bleeds. Engine bleeds can come off. Good deal. And let's just Southwest taxi it all the way back to the other end of the runway. Let's bring the flaps completely up. Look at all the buses in LA. KJO, if you're still listening, my Discord is xplane1972, no dashes, and it's pound 7345. xplane1972, pound 7345. Didn't look that bad from here, Black Knight, the landing. Thank you, man. Thank you for being generous and not making me look bad. Ha ha. That's some fast taxi there, but it's all good. Got to get all the way up to the Southwest gates up there. This is one of the hardest planes to land properly. It really is. Alright, flaps are up and clean. Speed brake is armed, all the lights are off. Our gate's coming up. We're gonna dock this thing, do some replay, and call it a day. Woo. Oh, John, what'd you miss? You missed a hectic landing and descent, man. Hit the replay button, John, and see what you missed. I'm gonna do a replay on it anyway. You can turn off the auto brakes. Let's take this taxiway right here. Can we? Yeah, LAX has always been frame heavy for me. And first available gate is what we're going to jump on. And it's coming up right over there. Perfect. I already see my marshaller. I can turn off the taxi light. We don't blind the guy. Make a right here and a left into that first gate, parking between the Southwest and the US Airways. And we're going to put it at gate 10. This gate right here.
Number 3, contact tower 126.8, see ya.
Come on.
Orange County Tower, level 3 is 3,300 outside of Lemon.
Number 3, John Wayne, runway 20 right for the line.
Runway 20 right.
I know, Marshall. Go to the left. I see you.
Burbank ground, Eclipse 701 Golf Tango. We're at a millionaire for taxi with Bravo.
Yep.
Eclipse 701 Tango, Burbank ground, runway 15, taxi with Bravo.
Runway 15 via Bravo for 701 Golf Tango.
I am going to cheat. There you go. You can do this in real life. I swear you can. I swear you can do this in real life. Alright, parking braking, come on. Kill engine 1, kill engine 2.
Cabin crew.
Shuttle
Doors on
123 Los Angeles Center.
Listen to the spool down.
Beatty at maintain flight level 240.
And we are here. Turn off fast seatbelt sign. And all the other lights are off. Packs are on. That's good. Here comes the jet bridge. All right, Alberto Delgadillo, man, thanks. Do the replay stream, you'll like it. And let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do a replay on this landing, and so you guys can see. I want you guys to see this. Alright, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to let the replay run, but I want to thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you being around and hanging out with X-Plane 1972. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll just watch this all together here, and I'll say goodbye for now. I'll see you guys later. I'll be streaming later on tonight and into tomorrow morning. Alright, have a good evening.
Bakersfield Tower, Skyhawk 677 Juliet Mike is 11 miles to the west. This landing will stop with weather. 10 miles to the west, Baker Field Tower, with weather, request landing and stop.
For 677 Juliet, at Bakersfield Tower, enter left downwind runway 30 right, report with building.
Left downwind, which one again?
Or 7 Juliet, Mike, left runway 30 right.
Left downwind, 30 right, for 7 Clear of conflict.